Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's unboxing is going to be Guppislimes. This is the second order I have gotten from them. I got a first one, it was a bundle that was themed. This one is just another mystery unboxing. I will be honest and say that I wasn't nearly as impressed with this as the last order that I had made from them, but I want to keep my criticism as constructive as possible, and I don't want it to come off as any sort of personal attack, because I really do like this particular Slimer. I definitely appreciate the little handwritten notes that I get in my orders. Those are always a really big bonus to me. I like the borax, of course. Borax is great. Just adding more borax to my collection. So, we have slime and more slime. There's 4 in this particular mystery bundle, and I will start off by saying that all of them leaked to some degree, which usually I don't find that to be so much of an issue. The last order I had gotten didn't seem to leak as much as these. Candy. Yeah, look candy. But, yeah. Some of them leaked worse than others, and, like, some of this is to be expected because, like, it's Florida and it's freaking hot, and it's just everything melts, but in, like, the kind of containers these are tends to lend itself to being more prone to leakages, but I also think that maybe I've seen people just use tape, and that usually helps. This one was only some minor leaking, and since it was minor, it was all dried on the outside, so sometimes I try and put the slime back in the containers. This one is Horchata Milk, which this one smelled like the English tea avalanche slime that I had received previously. I really like the sparkles in this one. It does make it look like horchata, so I think this was probably one of the ones that I was most appreciative of. Yeah, so don't judge the melting too harshly, because, like, that just happens because it's Florida. It was a nice, thick, and glossy. I felt like it was activated an appropriate amount. I found with the last order that everything was activated just perfectly, so it wasn't too sticky, and I could play with it. And that was kind of what drew me to order a second time. One of the ones from the last restock I got is probably one of my favorites. It was just like another one of, I've seen several people do a Blue Lagoon, but this one, I really, really liked the glimmer to it. This one makes a lot of really nice sounds, so. This one probably leaked the second most, because you'll see later in this video the other one kind of was unreconcilable, I cannot say words. This is pink horchata milk, so this one's basically the same as the other one, except that this one is pink, which I do usually appreciate variations on other slimes. But considering that this one was the same scent and the same texture, and in my opinion it looked just about the same, the glitters look about the same, it was just like, okay, thanks. I mean, again, it's a nice texture and it does smell good. I also have the Avalanche of the English tea. That one's like I said, that one's an Avalanche, but it is the same smell. So in a way, it's kind of like having 3 of the same slime, which makes it a little bit less exciting. I mean, usually when I do these mystery unboxes, I like to order them because I like to challenge these creators' abilities, see what these artists are capable of without having to, like, necessarily make something for a theme or for a specific restock or whatnot. And, I think that's the interesting thing between doing this mystery unboxing and the one I did the other day for Prismatic, because Prismatic totally blew it out of the water. Her slimes were just, like, fantastic, like, completely creative, and again, I don't hold melting against anyone because, like, that's just what happens sometimes. This was slightly lacking, in my opinion. It's not a bad thing, it's just, I think that there's some areas that could be improved upon here. I also just want to acknowledge that I know that Mark of Guppislimes is a minor, but also, it doesn't really matter how old you are. If you choose to run a business, then you have to accept some criticism. This is the 3rd slime from this package, and this one was kind of a mess. You all know that I like to save my bubble wrap, but when they leak like this, I definitely can't. So, then again, I obviously don't need any more bubble wrap in my collection right now. I'm probably gonna skip ahead in the video because there's just, like, a good solid chunk of, like, maybe 5 minutes of me just trying to, save this. And I will say, I have a blueberry scone slime from the last restock that he did. So I was just like, oh cool, so 2 of these are the same, and one of these I already have. Actually, the 2 that look the same are basically like the one that I already have, and then the other one is also one I have. So it's just like, so there's only one slime that is unique from anything else in my collection. Thanks, I guess. Also, I kind of would have liked to see maybe some different glitters in some of them, if there's going to be, like, a different variation of one or something. I don't know. They just really seem less inspired than some of the other ones I had received. It's more fun when there's, like, a component to actually mix into them. And I know that the video uploaded to his channel of this particular slime shows it having, like, you know, a blue component and, like, a white component. I don't know if maybe these were just, like, prototypes of those, or I don't know what's going on. But if you figure out what it is, please explain it to me. I really only criticize this so much because, like, I was so impressed with the first restock that I had purchased from, because they are really good slimes. Mark is very capable, and I just want to see him use his potential fully here. And I know he can, because I saw other videos uploaded of other slimes that he's making for his next restock, and they look really cool, and like things that have jelly cubes and, you know, just like all sorts of cool fun add-ins. Like, I just really want to see these creators enjoying what they do. I think probably what I'll end up doing with these is maybe doing a mixing video of the different ones that are like similar, because like that might be fun. I thought maybe putting activator on the slime that's on the bubble wrap would help, but it really didn't. I gave up. It was just kind of a bummer, because like it's not a big deal when they leak, but because of how much leak, there just wasn't as much in the container. So that was just like a little disappointing. And I will also add in that a lot of the things that may have bothered me about this order might not bother you, so take everything with a grain of salt. And, like, I don't want to come off as being, like, mad or anything. I'm not mad, and just, I had higher expectations because I had my expectations so highly exceeded the last time. This is just part of the craft of being an artist, is sometimes you get really, really terrible criticism. Like, I know that. I went to illustration school for 2 years, and basically every single day was just a lot of criticism. It's just part of being a creator. But you either choose to take the criticism and change, or you just kind of ignore it because maybe what you know is better. I don't know. You're the creator. You're the only one that gets to dictate your own business. Okay, so I'm actually gonna fast forward now, because I think I've said a lot of what I had to say about this particular slime, and there's nothing really happening in this video. So I actually did delete quite a bit. I realized I deleted 2 minutes and 30 seconds of me trying to get slime unstuck from bubble wrap. I probably didn't really need to put that much effort into it, and I really honestly didn't get that much off, but you know, I just go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow. The blueberry smell of this one is decent. I can't stop thinking about, I had this one, it was, what was it called? It was the Zodiac cereal from Dunkin' Slimes. That one had the most scrumptious, like, blueberry, it was supposed to be blueberry cobbler, but it smelled like blueberry yogurt, in my opinion. It was just so good. I love that one. I might want to pull that one out again and reactivate it, give it life. I never actually did an official film of that, but I probably should. So I skipped ahead again, and this is the final slime in this particular restock that I purchased from. This is Guppislimes Melon Milkshake, and this one's supposed to be a butter slime. This one's much heavier on the clay, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just prefer my butter slimes to be lighter and fluffier. And I will say that, again, the one on his page, on Mark's page, looked better. in my opinion. And I know that, like, sometimes when things ship, that there can be some mixing that happens, but I also, like, I literally don't see any pink in this, so I think maybe it was just the purple aspect of the slime, or maybe it was pre-mixed, I don't know. But I think that it was slightly less enjoyable as it appeared. Also, this is probably just my personal opinion. I like adding my add-ins in myself because it's fun to see them on top. Because that's part of the fun of slime, is being able to decorate them and photograph them before mixing them all together. And then the aspect of mixing things in is exciting because it's like, oh look, watch this thing change. ASMR, therapeutic things. It could have used a bit stronger melon scent, in my opinion. There was one nice aspect, and that's that this one actually didn't leak at all. But again, because it's super heavy with the clay, it seems to be having a lot more fallout of the beads. So yeah, that's that slime. This is basically the end of the video. So again, I just want to repeat that this isn't like a personal attack. I'm glad that I could take the time to do this review, and I hope that I can see more improvement, because I really do want to see this creator succeed. I mean, I kind of want to see anyone succeed. I mean, we're all one blood, all of us creators. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe.